Welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician, and today we're going to be going into the Amazon tool deals and checking out some of the items that I've found for this week. So all of these items will be linked down in the description for you guys if you guys are interested, with their own independent link, and then there will be two additional links that say tools and tools continued. Those are going to take you to a long list of tools that I've went over in the past. And these are going to be items that are either on sale, items that even at their full price or list price I believe to be good deals, or items I find interesting and would like your guys' input on if you guys have used them or if you would consider purchasing them. So first up, we're looking at the Gearwrench 12-piece 120XP Universal Spline Drive Extra Long Ratcheting Wrench Set. This is the metric set at $141.15, down from a typical price of $267.34, which I think is outrageous. Don't ever pay that price. And whenever you're looking at Gearwrench ratcheting wrenches, I always suggest getting your hands on them in person because they have so many varieties and differences in their ratcheting wrenches. Some of them are great for the price and some of them are complete garbage. So when looking at their ratcheting wrenches, I always suggest getting your hands on. Now, they do have like this higher line, which I feel like they've done a better job of quality control and releasing something that is actually has like a standard to be met, whereas they have like 15 just their 72 tooth ratcheting wrenches. They have like at least 15 different designs, some China, some Taiwan, and some of them are hot garbage. And so I feel with these 120XPs, they actually have like a baseline that I wouldn't be too afraid to buy these online without getting my hands on. I have quite a bit of the 120XP stuff, never had an issue with it. I've had a couple sets of the lower end Gearwrench ratcheting wrenches. One of them has done well and one of them is garbage. But this 12-piece set has 4.1 stars at 79 ratings and $141. I think that's a good price for what you're getting here. It's a flex head spline drive. It's got a little bit of extra length. It's the 120XP design. You do have an open end feature for anti-slip and to prevent rounding off fasteners. It's got that blue in the number. Sorry, my camera died, but we're going to keep rolling just to show that it's metric. In the SAE set, it is red. There you can see the 120XP. It's kind of really hard to see actually over there on the flex by the spline. But at this price, they have some of their cheaper quality wise. They have some of their cheaper ones at this price, and I would stay away from those. But this one is actually one that I may consider. A lot of the times I wouldn't recommend or wouldn't put Gearwrench ratcheting wrenches on my list to show you guys, but I believe these are a little bit better than 90% of their other ratcheting wrenches. But if you guys have experiences with this set, please let me know down in the comments and feel free to share them with others so others can get a better idea of what to expect. Next up is a brand that I've mentioned in the past a couple of times. They had a couple of interesting products and I decided to look up again. It's probably been a solid year since I've mentioned them, and I came across a couple more interesting products from them that I'll be mentioning over the next few weeks. So this is the LaBear mini folding ratchet. This is an EDC tool and it's available in multiple different colors. This one is the green one. They have red, yellowish, gold, and black. They're all at the $16 price range. All of them, not on sale. This has 4.7 stars with 11 ratings. And I just thought this was a really cool design. Not something that I've seen from others. I've seen a lot of EDC carry, tools out there, but nothing quite like this. And I thought it was really interesting. So you got a little keychain folding ratchet, bit ratchet, and it comes with 5 bits. And if these aren't the bits that you feel like you would get use out of, you can simply just swap them out. There you can see the different colors, the size of it. The bit holder is magnetized to the side. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I feel like that'd have to be pretty strong for it to just be on a keychain and me not worrying about that falling off. I don't know, but I actually think this is a really cool little design. It's a 72 tooth mechanism. It is magnetic, so I do like that. I like a magnetic bit holder or the retaining style. 72 tooth 5-degree arc swing. You have your thumb switch. I mean, it's all there. I would hope that it locks in the open position. So like when you're trying to ratchet in the one direction, it doesn't try like folding over on itself. But there you can see it's got a magnet here for the bit holder retention. 78 grams with the 5 bits included. Okay, so there is a lock button. I didn't see that before. Folding lock button. So that's good to know. So you're not going to be, pinching your finger in the handle trying to ratchet something. I mean, this thing is tiny, but I just thought this was pretty unique. I look at EDC stuff all the time, multi-tools, things like that. And this just piqued my interest and thought it was really cool. So I figured I'd share it with you guys, especially at $16. I thought it was pretty interesting. So let me know your guys' thoughts on this down in the comments. Next up is a Gearwrench ratchet. This is their 1/2-inch drive 120 XP. This is their newer design with the more compact head, kind of sleek look to it. And I've really liked this since they released it. And this is the non-locking flex head. They do have a locking flex head available as well. This is the extra long. And I really enjoy the 120 XP. I have a lot of the 120 XP ratchets. None of the brand new design, or I shouldn't call it brand new, but the newer updated design I don't have any of. But I've had some of them for close to 10 years, and I've really enjoyed them. So they've been smooth, no real like back drag issues, no jamming issues. So, you know, it's all personal preference though. Some people may hate the 120 XP, some people prefer it. I am one that enjoys it, but I completely understand if it's not your style. Gearwrench's 120 design. There are other brands out there that use 120 tooth. This is actually a 60 tooth main gear with dual alternating pawls that create 120 positions. And I like that because you still get really good strength while still getting a really low arc swing of 3 degrees. So I thought that was really awesome, and I've always enjoyed it. So this is at $52.29. It's got a typical price of $66.90. So some decent savings here on a really beastly ratchet. They do have a couple others linked to this same one. So this has 4.6 stars at 70 ratings. There you can kind of see the head design, and they kind of come down to a flat here below the head. Instead of just being a round shape, it kind of goes to a flat. I kind of like that design. Recessed switch. Overall, it's been a design that I've really been interested in since they released it, but I have something, you know, close to 50 ratchets, and I'm still talking myself in and out of it, but I do believe it's a really good ratchet. I know a couple people that have reviewed it and been really impressed with it, so I think it's a really good deal at this price. I want to say it's around 24 inches long. So you definitely get some good length. You can definitely get a lot of torque with this 1/2-inch drive ratchet. Definitely worth it at that price. Last up is one that I want to mention because I have one that is identical to this that was double the price. So I did a review on the Last Fit tire inflator probably about a year ago, and it is $120 or $130. Now I love Last Fit when it comes to their LED lights because they're affordable and a lot better quality than a lot of these no-name brand or weird name brand ones that you find on Amazon. I've had really good experiences with Last Fit LED bulbs, and they have a few miscellaneous items like this, but as long as this product has the same pump that the Last Fit one does, this is a beast of a miniature air compressor. The best one that I've probably owned 5 or 6. This is the one that I take with me now. This is my primary one. This thing inflates way faster than any of my other ones ever have. It's battery operated, so like you don't need to plug it in, so there's no running the cable or anything like that. It's got an internal battery that lasts quite a while. I think I've charged mine. I've had it a year. I think I've charged it maybe twice, and I've filled the tires on my truck a couple times, as well as I use this when I go camping, and I go camping a decent amount, and I use this for my water tank on the top of my truck because it is a pressurized water tank for showering and stuff like that. And this thing is just so handy because it's very compact. It comes in a nice little semi-rigid case with all the attachments that you could need. That I can't think of the name of it. The special bike inflator. I don't even know what kind. This little guy down here for those expensive bikes out there. You got your valve for basketballs, volleyballs, footballs, whatever it may be. You got your DC just in case the battery does run out, at least you can still run it. You got your charging cable. This is your main hose right here. Mine actually came with 2 hoses, so I could put a different attachment on each one, which was really nice. But if this is the same thing as my Last Fit one, but it's $60, this is a fantastic deal. This isn't even on sale. So this has 4.2 stars, 65 ratings. Once again, this is the best little tire inflator that I've had. It's very compact. Now, I will say it is quite loud for how small it is, but it is powerful. and it's done a fantastic job. So this is definitely one that I would recommend, especially since it's got the internal battery and you don't have to run the power cord. Is a win already. And with how quick and powerful this thing is, it's been fantastic and by far my favorite. But this one is from Vevor, which is a brand that just sells just about anything you can think of. There's what's included. Overall, I think it's a fantastic little tire inflator, especially at $60 compared to the $120 that I originally found the last fit one at. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the items for this week. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, all of these will have an independent link down in the description, as well as those 2 additional links. And if you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash that thumbs up. And if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.